So hi guys, this is Harun from the Hayes family and thank you for tuning in and welcome to the channel. So for the new subscribers, Team Lin, thank you very much. We really appreciate the new subscriptions, and if it was not for the subscriptions, we wouldn't be doing this. So the energy that you're giving us, we're giving it back, and that's why we're doing this kind of videos. Recently we did a video about nutrition and also how to lose weight and how to live a healthy lifestyle. So today's video is about a continuation of that topic. So today I'm going to speak about exactly what you're supposed to eat if you're doing the 10-day blood sugar detox diet. So if you have not watched the video already, you can just check it up in the link. There are two videos about nutrition that we did, and the recent one we did it, we uploaded it a month ago. So if you have not watched that, please do that so that you can understand this videos or today's vlog better. So I'm gonna get straight into it, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what one is supposed to eat when you're doing the 10-day detox blood sugar detox diet. So during my practice as a doctor, I've noticed that so many diseases and so many illness caused by bad nutrition and unhealthy lifestyle. So it is my pleasure and it's also my duty as a doctor and also as a health practitioner to give you this information on how to lose weight and how to live a healthy lifestyle and how to eat healthy so that you can be able to have a prolonged and also healthy lifestyle. So since I did the last vlog, there were so many questions popping up and so many people are asking us, so what exactly do you eat, or what exactly should one eat? So this one is to just show you step by step how you should go about it so that it can be easier for you while you're doing the low carb, no sugar diet. So today is about a continuation of the video or the vlog about no sugar, no carbs diet. So when I speak about sugar, I don't mean only the sugar that you put in your tea or in your coffee. When I speak about sugar, I speak about things that are simply broken down into glucose. So this breads, rice, white rice, chocolate, cakes, the sweet stuff, the sweetened drinks and processed cereals. So these are all broken down into simple sugars, and these are the bad ones. They did a study in the early 90s, and they found out that during 1973 or during the 70s, the number one killer was nicotine. So cigarettes were the ones who were killing people, so they did a campaign, and that's why they started writing smoking of cigarettes will kill you or harmful to your health. But when they did the new study of the number one killer that is killing most of the people, causing most of the diseases, during the early 90s, they found out that the number one killer was the bad nutrition, and that was bad healthy diets. That means lots of carbohydrates and lots of dairy and also meat. So the main or the aim is just to show you what exactly will be good for you. So today we're concentrating on sugar and carbs. So I'm going to show you exactly how I did it because I did it and I can testify to that. I can attest to that. It works, and I'm going to show you step by step on how to do it. My wife is also doing the challenge, and she's also seeing the benefits, and you can see, or if you compare the way she looked like and the way she looks right now, and now she's also still in the process of doing it, and we're going to document the journey as well. And I've also helped a lot of patients and lots of friends and colleagues on how to lose weight and live a healthy diet and live a healthy lifestyle. So I'm going to get right straight into it. So the main thing is to avoid carbohydrates, like I said earlier, and also to avoid sweetened drinks like Coca-Cola, Sprite, yes, all those sweet juices, and processed food. I'm going to talk about dairy and meat at some other point, but now we're doing it step by step. Yeah, trying to trying to get off the sugar and the carbs, and then I'm going to speak about dairy and meat on another vlog. So people ask me a lot of questions: what do we eat, or what should we eat? So for breakfast, what I recommend most of the people to eat, or what I ate myself, I always make sure that I have avocados. Yeah, I always make sure that I have avocados in the morning. So this is what I eat mainly in the morning. So sometimes I would eat a half of it, or sometimes I would just eat the whole of it. So avocados are rich in nutrients, rich in vitamin B's, and also rich in minerals. And it's a power fruit. And the good thing about it, it has some good plant fat. And when you eat it, you feel satisfied, so you don't feel hungry. So this is what I make sure every day that I have for breakfast. So I don't eat bread during the morning. So during breakfast, I don't eat anything that is cooked with wheat. Yeah, I try to avoid carbs as much as possible. I don't eat cake. Initially or before, I used to eat a lot of cake, a lot of bread, but nowadays this is what I eat for breakfast. So I recommend you, if you want to eat something that might be able to make you feel satisfied, you eat some avocados. So make sure you have avocados in the morning. So if you're not a fan of avocados, or if you feel like it's so strict that you cannot stay with something else, I would recommend you to you can boil some, yeah, or bake it. Yeah, you can bake some pumpkins. Yeah, if you feel like you cannot stay without, you cannot only be eating avocados. Or another thing you can do, you can eat a fruit. Yeah, some fruits have a lot of fructose, but if you cannot do without, if you find it not so easy just to eat avocados, yeah, you can take a fruit in the morning. Yeah, you can also boil some legumes and also some beans. And in the beginning of the diet, or in the beginning of tapering out sugar, you can also boil some eggs or fry some eggs. And you can also eat some sausages if you want, but I'll recommend you, if you want to lose weight quicker and if you want to stay healthier, eat an avocado in the morning, or you can eat a half of it, or you can eat a whole of it. Now you can also eat, if you feel like you cannot stay with something that has some carbs in it, I would also recommend you to eat some oatmeals, but just a small amount of oatmeals, not a lot, just a small amount. And you can also, let me show you. So this is what, yeah, my wife sometimes eats when she doesn't feel like eating avocados. These are oatmeals, no? And make sure they are gluten free. Yeah? Make sure they don't have a lot of gluteins. And what we do, or what she does, is that she mixes it with some oat milk. And if you want to, if you cannot do without milk, now dairy is also not that good, but today we are speaking about, yeah, carbs or low carb diet. Make sure it's lactose free. So you can mix it in the morning, boil a little bit of it and mix it with some lactose free milk. Yeah, if you cannot avoid dairy, yeah, so this is milk, lactose free. Now I hope you can see it. Yeah, this is what my wife takes. This is what sometimes I take with my coffee. Yeah, so I can also show you the other type of milk that we use. Where is it? Let me just search for it. Yes, so here, found it. So this is some almond milk. Now some almond milk. This is also healthy, and there's also oat milk. Yeah, oat milk. So you can also get that. Make sure it's bio. Make sure it is free trade, and make sure it's also healthy. Yeah. So this is what we use in the morning. Yeah, for oatmeals and also sometimes for the coffee. So for the oat meal, yeah, just make sure you put some warm water or boil some water, and then you add a little bit, just a little bit, not a lot, because you'll feel very satisfied and you'll feel very tired afterwards if you eat a lot of this. So just put a little portion, yeah, into the hot water, and you can just stir it now so that you can have a good porridge looking like mixture, and then just add some little bit of milk, lactose-free milk or almond milk or oatmeal milk. Yeah, so you can also afterwards, if you don't feel like eating it plain, yeah, you can also add some fruits, yeah, banana or some grapes, or yeah, you can also add some nuts, yeah, in it, so that you can enjoy your breakfast. So this is the option of people who would feel like they cannot, yeah, miss out on something that is tasty in the morning because they're used to carbs in the morning. So, but me, I'm very strict. Yeah, me, I always eat this, and this is enough. Believe me, this is enough in the morning. Yeah, once you withdraw sugar from your system, yeah, you'll feel less, you'll feel more satisfied with this, and you'll feel less cravings. Yeah, because the body has now readjusted into burning fat for energy. You know, when you eat a lot of carbs, the carbs are easily broken into glucose, and the body, yeah, will break down the glucose easily to get some energy. So the fat that you have in your belly is called the visceral fat, is not going to be burned if you eat a lot of glucose. Now, so if you eat this, yeah, this doesn't have a lot of glucose now, so the body is going to readjust and it's going to be able to burn the fat. And if the fat is being burnt, you won't be feeling the cravings. So this is enough. And in the beginning, if you feel like this one avocado is not enough, you can be a little bit creative and also make some omelets on the side. And then also on the other side, you make some avocado salad, you mix it with other fruits, and then you can eat that in the morning. You can combine that and eat it in the morning. That's an alternative, yeah, another alternative. But for strict people like us, yeah, this one for me is enough in the morning, and then I will go up to maybe 12 o'clock at noon before I eat my lunch. So this one can carry you until lunchtime. And for those who feel like they cannot get satisfied at all, the people who love meat, yeah, like I said, I'm going to speak about meat and dairy in another vlog. It's also not that healthy, but now if you're doing withdrawal from the sugar, from the carbs, yeah, it's also allowed in the beginning, yeah, to eat some meat, yeah. So if you feel like you cannot get satisfied with what I just mentioned, you can make some bacons on the side. You can also cook some legumes and beans also, and yeah. Just the main goal is to avoid carbs in the morning. The main goal is to avoid the cake. The main goal is to avoid the bread. I don't recommend people to eat bread when they're making this type of diet, or when they're making this type of a diet change. Yeah, you can also make some sausages. You can make some salamis and also eat them. But the main goal is to avoid the carbohydrates in the morning. So that was breakfast. Yeah, there's lots of alternatives, but I cannot mention all the alternatives, but the main goal was to avoid the carbs, and the main goal is to continuing to avoid the carbs also during lunchtime and also during dinner time. So in between, when you feel like you're hungry and you're having cravings, let's say you've taken breakfast at 8 o'clock in the morning, and at 10 you are used to eating a snack. Yeah, so make sure that you don't eat the sweet stuff that you are used to. Try to avoid the chocolates, try to avoid the cakes, try to avoid the sweet drinks, try to avoid cola or Red Bull. Yeah. During the first weeks, you'll be feeling tired because the body is now readjusting, but try to avoid drinks like Red Bull, yeah, because these are also sweetened drinks, and this will mess up the whole diet. Yeah, so make sure you have some nuts, and if you're taking nuts, don't take a lot of nuts. No? Just take a hand portion of the nuts. Yeah, these are also good plant fat. Yeah, they make you feel satisfied, and they break up the cravings, and you feel satisfied. Yeah, when you eat some nuts. And the nuts that are recommendable, the most recommendable ones are the almonds, because they have low carbs. Now, so these ones, they have some, the carb levels are higher, yeah, but the recommended ones are the almonds. So if you feel hungry in between, yeah, meals, yeah, take some nuts. And the nuts are good energy providers as well, and you don't feel hungry when you eat them as snacks. So if you don't have nuts, so if you're allergic to nuts, or if you're bored with nuts, or if you don't like nuts at all, the other alternative of a snack is the avocado. Yeah, this is our superfruit, remember? So you can take avocados in between meals, and you're also good to go. it's lunchtime. So during lunch, also try to avoid the carbs. We're doing a low carb, or no, actually not a low carb. We're doing a no carb, low carb, no sugar, blood detox diet. So during lunchtime, also try to avoid the carbohydrates. Yeah, try to avoid the white rice. Try to avoid wheat, things that are cooked with wheat. Try to avoid the spaghettis. Try to avoid the sweetened desserts. So what I normally recommend people to eat during the fast processes of doing this diet, it's not easy to taper on sugar and taper on meat and dairy at the same time. So it's one at a go. Yeah, it's one step by one by one. So what I also recommend people to do is to eat a lot of vegetables, lots of greens and lots of vegetables also that are red, paprika and all that. They have a lot of polyphenols. Polyphenols are good chemicals for the body, and eat a lot of greens. So normally what I eat during lunchtime are salads. So I try to mix as much as possible, because when you mix the salads or when you mix the vegetables, you're also feeding it the good gut bacteria. So the more diverse it is, the better for the gut bacteria. So I try to mix the vegetables as much as possible. So you can mix some kales. You can mix some spinach. Yeah, you can mix some cauliflowers in it. You can also put some paprika in it, some cherries as well, as you can see on my meal for today. You can also put some carrots, all the vegetables you can find. Vegetables are always good. Yeah, you can also, if you feel like that is not enough, yeah, because there are so many people who don't get satisfied in the first couple of weeks when they're doing this kind of diet. You can also mix it with some chicken. Yeah, you can mix it with some chicken, and also you can also mix it with some fish. Yeah, and if you cannot avoid red meat during this process, you can also eat some red meat with your meal. So I try to combine as many vegetable sorts as possible, yeah, so that I can create that diversity, yeah, so that I can feed the better gut bacteria. Yeah, I'll speak about that on another vlog. Another good alternative will be some yams or some arrowroots. They belong to the same group as the sweet potatoes, and this one goes very well. They go very well with some beef stew or even some chicken stew. It goes very well also with some fish. So those are for those people who cannot avoid meat, yeah, and those people who cannot avoid something that looks like potatoes or something that looks sweet. Yeah, so I'll recommend you, if you want to eat something that tastes good, that has that sweety taste, yeah, I would recommend you to rather eat sweet potatoes, arrowroots, or some yams, because they have a lot of fiber. And mark you, when you're eating this sweet stuff, like the sweet potatoes that I just mentioned, and also some yams and arrowroots, or even quinoa, yeah, make sure the portions that you eat for this type of food is very little. Yeah, it's a small portion. Yeah, the portion of the vegetables or the greens should be large. Yeah, and the portions of these other meals, quinoa, let's say sweet potatoes, or even yams or arrowroots, they should be just a small portion like that. Yeah, so if you're eating sweet potatoes, just make sure you eat just one sweet potato or just one yam, or if you're cutting it, just make sure that the small pieces, yeah, don't just eat a huge chunk of sweet potatoes and then just a small portion of vegetables. Yes, so after lunch, when you feel that you're not so satisfied, and if you have the cravings, let's say you ate the lunch at 12 at noon, and it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and you're still feeling a little bit hungry and some cravings, like I said, you can eat some almonds, just a small portion of almonds or some nuts. And another thing, you can also eat our superfruit, yeah, the avocado, yeah. So this one will be able to push you until dinner. So now we have arrived, now it's dinner, yeah. So that was about lunch. Now, as you can see, in the morning, yeah, we avoided the carbs. During lunchtime, we also avoided the carbs. So during dinner, it should be the same, just the same, just like lunch. So the first 4 days when you're doing the diet is the hardest time because your body is going through withdrawal. So during the first 4 days, make sure that you're not going to work, or make sure that you don't have hard work, or make sure you don't have exams or any hard assignment or many assignments. Yeah, because during these 4 days you're going to undergo some withdrawal syndromes. Yeah, because you're withdrawing from sugar. As you know, sugar is more addictive than cocaine. It's 20 times more addictive than cocaine. Yeah, so when you're avoiding the carbs, when you're avoiding sugar, yeah, you're going to undergo withdrawals. This is the most addictive substance that exists at the moment. Yeah, so make sure that you don't have a lot of schedules. Make sure you don't have a lot of work to do when you're starting it. Yeah, because the first 4 days are the hardest. So you're gonna feel some headaches. Yeah, you're going to feel some cravings. Yeah, you're gonna feel a lot of cravings. You're gonna feel hungry like you've never felt before. Yeah, and you're also going to be a little bit aggressive. The concentration levels, yeah, they'll also go down. Yeah, this some of the symptoms or some of the withdrawal syndromes that you'll get. People start trembling. Yeah, you can have some people trembling. These are the type of side effects that you'll get, or some symptoms that you'll get during the first 4 days, the hardest part, yeah, of the diet. But once you've passed the 4 days, you'll notice a lot of changes, and you'll notice that it'll be much easier to go without carbs. So apart from the negative changes or the negative symptoms that you'll experience, yeah, when you make it to the 10th day, let's say the 10th day, or even after 7 days, you'll start feeling some changes. You'll notice that you'll be able to sleep better. Yeah, you'll notice that when you wake up in the morning, you'll be more energetic. Yeah, you'll have less fatigue. Yeah, you'll notice that you'll be losing weight faster and easier. Yeah, so most of the people who have helped to lose weight, yeah, most of the experiences are when they're consequential, within a week they lose 1 or 2 kilos within a week. Yeah, so you can imagine if these are 3 weeks, there are people who lose 3 kilos, there are people who lose 6 kilos within a month or within a week. Yeah, so you'll notice that you'll be able to lose weight faster. You're more energetic. Yeah, you'll notice that your moods will also change. Yeah, your moods will also change. You'll be feeling happier. Yeah, the concentration levels will also change, because you'll be able to concentrate more, and you'll be more energetic, and you'll be able to bring the best version of you. Yeah, when you pass, yeah, the blood sugar detox diet. Yeah, so make sure that during the diet you drink a lot of water. Make sure you hydrate enough. It's always good. Even when people are making fun of you that you always go to the toilet all the time, yeah, you're cleaning your system and you're hydrating your cells as well. And one thing also that you'll notice is that your behaviors will also change. Yeah, so you'll be able to handle money better than before. Yeah, you'll be able to be more patient than before. And even your bedroom life, yeah, if you avoid carbs, the bedroom life, now you'll be able to make love to your wife, or you'll be able to enjoy the bedroom life more. It will improve as well. Another thing that will improve enormously is the sense of touch. Yeah, you'll be able to feel things better, yeah, and feel things more. And also your taste buds, yeah, they will also change. Yeah, you'll be able to taste food much better, yeah, compared to when you eat a lot of carbs, because carbs or sugar or glucose, yeah, they hijack your taste buds. Yeah, so there's some parasites that feed on glucose and carbohydrates, or simple carbohydrates, and they hijack your taste buds, so that you can be craving for more and more and more and more sugar. So if we withdraw from sugar or high caloric meals, yeah, your sense of taste will also change. So after doing that, or after withdrawing from carbs, you'll notice that vegetables, you'll notice that salads, you'll notice that fruits, yeah, taste much better than before. Yeah, so these are the type of changes also that you'll experience. Yeah, and also what you'll also experience is that your face, yeah, the structure of your face will become a little bit thinner and not broader. Yeah, if you have acne, if you're suffering from skin diseases or inflammation, they'll also disappear or reduce. Yeah, and also you'll notice that you'll be able to go to the loo Yeah, when you're making a long call, you'll be able to you'll be able to make a long call much regularly, yeah, compared to before doing the diet. Yeah, so this is the type of changes that you're going to experience, and you're also going to experience that your skin, you'll become much smoother, and also you'll look more younger. So what I always say is that the goal, yeah, is to age backwards. Now, so the thing is that if you eat a lot of carbohydrates and if you eat a lot of meat and dairy, yeah, you age faster. But if you cut on this type of meals, you end up you end up looking younger than many years before. Yeah, so these are the type of changes also that you'll notice. And if I go a little bit deeper, yeah, you're also going to notice that if you're a person who's suffering from high blood pressure, yeah, the blood pressure levels will also go down. And some patients of mine, they've also told me that they don't need their medications now since they did the diet. Yeah, so you're also going to improve your blood sugar levels. So people who are suffering from diabetes, yeah, your blood sugar levels will also go down, yeah, if you if you avoid eating carbohydrates. So the most funny thing is that people who suffer from these diseases, high blood pressure, diabetes, they go to the doctor. Yeah, the reason for these diseases, or most of the diseases that are killing people in the world, are sugar, carbohydrates, bad dietary, yeah, eating a lot of meat, eating a lot of dairy. Yeah, the main cause, we know them. Yeah, but the thing is that when they go to the doctor, they just get medication subscribed to them. Yeah, but they don't tell them to avoid the root cause. Yeah, so it's very rare that you go to the doctor and the doctor tells you to cut on carbs and also cut on dairy and also meat. That's the reason, yeah, why these diseases are occurring, sugar. Yeah, so it's easy for the doctor to give you a subscription of a medication but not spend some time with you and tell you to cut on the carbs. Like I said, the number one killer right now is sugar. It's killing lots of people. Yeah, it's making the pharmaceutical industries richer. So healthy nutrition, that means lots of greens, lots of vegetables, are the things that will heal your body. So the body has a mechanism of healing itself, and with the right nutrition, yeah, the body will be able to heal itself. So you're the only one, yeah, who can heal your body. Yeah, you're the only one who can prevent diseases. Us as doctors, the most thing that we can do for you is not to heal you. Yeah, the only thing we can do for you is to reduce the severity of the symptoms when we prescribe medication, when you have a certain illness or a certain inflammation. So the only person who can heal him or herself is you. And that one, you can only do it through the right nutrition and the right lifestyle. That means lots of greens, avoiding of carbs, meat and dairy, and also exercising, no sugar. Yeah, and this is the way that you'll be able to improve your lifestyle, your health for a longer time. Yeah, so your kitchen, yeah, should be your pharmacy. Yeah, so your kitchen should be well equipped with enough vegetables. So many people say that it's expensive now to eat healthy, but it's more expensive to buy medication to treat illnesses and diseases that you would either way be able to prevent by eating the right nutrition or eating the right meals. So it's not expensive. Yeah, take your time, make sure what you eat, but you take your time and make sure that what you eat and what you put in your mouth is the right substance. Now, because yeah, what you eat is what you become. Yeah, and also don't forget taking some supplements. Now, I always recommend my patients, and also myself and my wife and my family, we take lots of supplements, some vitamin D's, yeah, and also some vitamin B complexes. The people who eat a lot of vegetables now, they don't need a lot of supplements, but people who lack the right nutrition or people who lack some supplements or some minerals, now you can take some supplements, now vitamin B complex, omega-3. I would also recommend you to take coenzyme Q10. It's good for the mitochondria as a good antioxidant, and also some glutathione, and also don't forget vitamin C. Vitamin C is a very important supplement for the vessels, for the for the muscles, and also for the immune system, and it's also good for the bones. Yeah, vitamin C. Yeah, I think this is another vlog for itself. I'm going to speak more about the supplements, and there's also a new supplement that I'm going to try out. I've researched it, and it seems to be a very good one, and I'm going to try it out, and I'm going to make a vlog about it. It's one that improves your blood flow and your energy levels. No? So it ends up improving your health system, your immunity system, the blood flow, your energy levels, your concentration levels. So I'm going to try it out, me and my wife, and then we're going to speak about it and let you know how it is. So thank you for tuning in. Hope this information was enough for you. Hope you're going to do the blood sugar detox diet. Now, I'm not doing this for to gain popularity. I'm just doing it because, yeah, it's important information that I think it needs to be spread in the whole world, because the health system is not going to show you this. The health system is not going to teach medical students this in the university. This is information that you can only get from independent information sources like this ones. Yeah, so the things that I'm also telling you, or the things that I'm showing to you right now, is also evidence based. Yeah, so these are things that I've researched on over the years, and this is good information. So you try it out for yourself, and then you see the changes. And I'm very happy, yeah, to see the feedbacks now. So if you did it and it was successful for you, yeah, give me a feedback. If you're doing it and you have difficulties, also just write to me, and I'll be able to support you. Yeah, so stay tuned, and see you in the next video. And don't forget to consider to subscribe. And thank you for those ones who are subscribed. Once again, Team Lean, yeah, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. We really appreciate it. And the more you subscribe, the more you support us. Yeah, the more we give you information. Yeah, it's energy. Yeah, that is being transformed from one side to the other. So thank you very much, and see you in the next vlog.